Hello, welcome to another project update. All right, so there have been a number of changes in the project since the last video. Some are related to the creation of the the mini map, or rather the mini map textures, images. I don't know what you would call it. Whatever this asset is called, that represents like the terrain without actually being the terrain. Yeah, I've been working on that, not on this level, mainly in this level. It's not done yet. All right, so the first thing I want to talk about is some of the new stuff. I've I'll cover the map stuff, the mini map stuff later. For now, I'm going to show you something else. Right now, there's a bit of a, well, it's not really a bug. It's just that currently there is no save file loaded, so it's kind of in this bugged state where I guess you could say every quest is active at the same time, and that triggers certain cutscenes. But yeah, but besides the point, um, you can go into this house, and it's going to trigger the cutscene again as soon as it's finished loading it. Let's just ignore that, pretend it doesn't happen. It's very short. Yeah, so you can go in there. You can go in here. It's got different layout because it's a different building. There are 5 unique buildings in this level. And this one's got a bit of a different perspective. By the way, I can't move the camera while I'm inside of these areas. I've decided to give them kind of a fixed camera perspective. Well, not really a fixed camera, but the position of the camera is fixed, but it rotates to face wherever the player is. That's kind of how it works. So yeah, there's that one. And like I said, pretend that's not happening. Then we got these 2 buildings here. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to put inside of these buildings. Probably some NPCs. Give them some dialogue. Maybe a treasure chest or 2 in one of them. It's pretty much empty aside from the furniture. All right, so in this level, besides those buildings, you've probably already noticed it already, but there is a fire pit here. It doesn't do anything. It's just kind of there as a scenery, and you don't even take damage when you stand in the fire. I could probably add that in pretty easily. I just haven't thought about it yet. And yeah, game crashed because it tried to access the save file that wasn't active. Yeah, that's one thing. That's a few things that I've been working on for the past week. As for like the mini map assets, that is a work in progress. But I decided maybe I'll talk about it a little bit today because it's so most levels in the game have a actually it isn't most of them, but some of them have these mini map assets that I've been creating for the sake of assisting with navigation. So what you're seeing here is an incomplete version of the mini map for the dungeon, and so I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do this, but I intend to divide it up into rooms. You can see that I've already separated into different floors. This empty spot here is deliberate. in case you're wondering. And yeah, I'm not sure what else to talk about, but yeah, there's like the main room, same room but higher floor. By the way, I've been drawing these by hand. I'm not really sure what the best way is of doing this, but yeah, kind of what I've been doing actually. It's a new layer, floor 3. I might as well kind of show you my scuffed approach of creating this minimap texture. All right, so export as floor 3.png. Oops, accidentally put a slash there. Didn't mean to do that. Should be floor 3. So it's empty right now. All right. Now we have an empty texture or blank texture for the 3rd floor of the minimap. So my approach with this has been probably not the best, but it's the best I can think of. So I'm kind of just going to use the previous floor as like the main, and as like the kind of guidelines for what the room is shaped like. So now I have this big green square, and if I export it, export dungeon 1 floor 3. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, it exported all the visible layers. That is what happened. All right, so now we have this green square representing the 3rd floor of this room. Okay. Yeah, I've basically just been going back and forth. Oh yeah, I did it again. I did it again. I've basically been going back and forth between GIMP and the game engine and checking to see if I drew it correctly. And yeah, you can see that here, the previous floor, the mini map has a big hole, or the map has a big hole in it. But on the 3rd floor, it doesn't. So I got to update the mini map to reflect that. I'm pretty sure there's a different hole somewhere else in here. So let's figure out where that is. But first, yeah, that's filled in. And here it is. Okay. All right. Got this pillar in here. So we know that the hole is somewhere around here. And I think I did it again. Yep, that is correct. All right, so we know that the hole starts over here, then ends somewhere over here. Just kind of guessing there. All right, not quite far enough. I've been doing this for the whole this whole area, by the way. I literally can't think of a better way of doing this, but yeah, that is my process of creating these mini maps. Okay, that lines up. I think I'll probably end that for this video because I don't think you want to watch me do this for, I don't know, 30 minutes, however long it takes me to make this this room. Yeah, anyways, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.